I'm going to go and join my new German biker buddies for a beer. I have told them one, but I've had the schnapps. I might have to have the beer now. I think, yeah, this is going to end. This is not going to end well, is it? This is not going to end well. Good morning, guys. I'm just having a little look at the map to see where I'm going to go this morning. At least set off in a direction. So last night I stopped in the German town of Kyllberg, or Kyllberg, and the campsite was called Camping Kyllberg. Beautiful site. There'll be a separate video for this. And Kyllberg is effectively towards the Luxembourg border. It's above a major town or city of Trier. I'll put the map up actually showing you, but it's effectively off the Luxembourg border. And I'm thinking of heading north from here. I'm just looking at the map now actually, to the Eifel region of Germany, and that's on the Belgian border, and there's the Belgian Eifel and there's the German Eifel. So I'm thinking of heading up to the Eifel, camping somewhere up there. It's only about an hour and a half, couple of hours maybe by the time I have a stop. A couple of hours up there. So then I'll probably cross over into Belgium, into the Belgian Eifel. So I'm not so sure where I'm going to stop. I'm going to have an earlier stop tonight. I'm going to try and find a campsite for maybe about 2 o'clock, because I just want to do a little bit of washing. So I want to wash a couple of bits of clothes, and I've been suffering from hay fever really badly. So I'm just factoring in that I'll start suffering a bit as the day goes on. So maybe a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours, and that'll do it. So north of here up to the Eifel. And both German and Belgian, and we'll just see where we go. But as you have found from following me, by the time I get onto the bike and ride out of this campsite, I could change my mind and go in a complete opposite direction. Anyhow, yesterday's ride wasn't great, mainly because I wasn't feeling so good. Sat-nav was playing up again. It's just an electrical connection which I've now solved, but at least I've not solved the connection issue. I've just ripped the wires out. It's on a switched socket. I've taken them out and I've just wired them straight to the battery. So I'll get the charging and the power, but I'll have to remember to switch it off, which won't be a problem. Anyhow, guys, let's see what the day brings us. It's a glorious morning. And no rain last night. I've had rain every night. At some point, every day I've had rain, and every night I've had rain. And it's been a bit overcast on occasions, but beautiful, beautiful morning this morning. So let's see what's ahead. The Eifel area should be quite picturesque and should be good for riding. I've also got data storage problems as well. These trips do test you and you do learn things from these trips, and I need additional data storage cards. So anyhow, I'll make do and mend, as they say. But at the end of the trip, there will be quite a few things that I'll alter for a future trip abroad. And I'll probably do a little video summing up the trip and what worked and what didn't work. Oh, not necessarily didn't work, but I didn't use. So for now, I'm going to finish the coffee, probably just relax for an hour or so, getting ready slowly, and then we'll head off. Right guys, so I'm in the German Eifel region, it's National Park, and you can tell this is a really good biking territory with a number of bikes that are going through. And I've just stopped at a fuel station here, a Shell one, and the place is... forgot what the name is now. Never mind, I'll put the name up here. It's a nice clean fuel station, toilets and refreshments, and just very good staff. Brilliant. Anyway, I'm on the route 265 and I'm heading north, and it's been a nice run up on these sort of back roads, but the best of the roads are yet to come. And obviously you'll see that when I get to film it. And isn't it typical, the moment I get the camera out, there's no bikes pass. But I got the camera out because there was dozens and dozens of bikes going past. Anyhow, they all know I'm filming, so I'm going to get back on the bike now. I'm fueled up, and we'll get off and hopefully get some really good footage off the bike cam. So that was a really nice ride into the Eifel National Park, the German Eifel National Park, and lots of bikers turning off onto smaller roads, but I wanted to get to the campsite, and it was still a nice ride. Now tomorrow I intend to ride around and through the German Eifel National Park and cross over into Belgium Eifel National Park. It obviously runs on the border of Belgium. 2 Eifel National Parks, 1 Germany, 1 Belgium. Which is the best? We'll find out. Anyhow, it's I've got the tent up. I'm doing running repairs on the bike. I thought I'd sorted out the sat-nav wiring, but it's failed again today. So I think it can only just be a wire's come loose, because I put both wires directly to the battery so I could keep the power on while I'm using it. Anyhow, all said and done, I shall get back to you later on. There appears to be a little cafe bar on the campsite, and I'll be doing a review of this campsite, which, let's see what, I can't even remember what the campsite's called now. So it's a campsite called Heimbacher Campingplatz. It's hugely dominated by caravans that are in a static position. You ride through all these static positioned caravans. So the camping field is running along the River Rohr. Or, it's not the River Ruhr, Rohr. I'll put the name up here. I'll put all the names up here. I'm terrible at pronunciation. And the river's just about 50 metres there. Now, I'm going to do a campsite review, and it'll be a separate video. But just to say, this is the most expensive campsite I've paid on this trip. And it's around, I think it was €14. And it was an extra, I think €3 just to pitch by the river. So it's a pretty organised site, very nice, but in my view a little bit expensive. However, I wanted an early finish, and I wanted to be in the heart of the Eifel National Park, so that's where we're at. So that's my little pitch. The MSR Elixir 1, that's a new tent to me, and in its first use on this trip. It's about the 6th, 7th night now, but it's the MSR Elixir 1, and I will be doing a review on that tent. Some of you might know I've got the Elixir 2, which I rate very highly, and I saw this for sale and decided to buy it. And it's proved to be very, very good for this type of trip where I'm moving every day. So anyway, you see there the fly sheet's just well, I didn't put the fly sheet on. I think it's going to be quite warm tonight with no chance of rain, so I might leave it off. I'll just see how it goes a bit later on. And the little Honda CB500X, still having issues with my wiring for the sat-nav. And I needed to have a wash day today, so when I got here I did some washing. And I've got a little wash line there that's it's quite nifty actually. I can't remember what they call it now, but it comes in a bag. That little bag there, then that all wraps around something with basically guy line, but it's got these little sliders. So you can cinch them up so the wind doesn't take your socks away. They're all still a bit damp actually because the sun's gone now. And just out of interest, I used the camera stand to hold this end against the motorbike end. And I just put a little guy line on to hold it in place.
You drink something?
A little. A small one. Thank you. A couple of nice motorcycles here. I'm sure my new friend won't mind.
This is really not strong.
Strong?
No, this is not really
Not strong. Well, I managed to have a schnapps with my new German biker friends. The two bags I've just showed you. So, one glass of schnapps and an invite for some beer with the music. I must be strong-willed and only have one beer. I can see this all going very wrong. Yeah, it's a nice campsite, this. Yeah, that's the little cafe stroke pizzeria shop. Ice creams, bits and pieces. So anyway, listen guys, I hope you enjoyed that, what it was. I'm going to go and join my new German biker buddies for a beer. I have told them one, but I've had the schnapps. I might have to have the beer now. I think, yeah, this is going to end. This is not going to end well, is it? This is not going to end well. I'll report back. We got rock and roll music going. Nice people. Right guys, unless anything else happens that I can film, I shall leave it at that. Bye now.